Never kill this walking trash pile. It's hunting something worse. If you ever see a tiny pile of dust walking across a leaf, do not wipe it away. Because the thing hiding under that trash may be the reason the real infestation never reaches you. At first, it does not look alive. It looks like dirt, a loose crumb, a bit of dead plant fiber stuck to the surface of a leaf, something ugly enough to remove without thinking. Then it moves. Not quickly, not dramatically, just a slow, deliberate crawl, as if the trash itself has somewhere to be. That is the moment most people make the wrong decision. They brush it off, crush it between two fingers, spray the leaf, clean the plant. Because to a human eye, it looks like a problem. But to the smaller creatures living on that leaf, it is something else entirely. It is a disguise. Under that pile of dust is a lacewing larva, one of the most effective tiny predators in the insect world. And the reason it looks so filthy is not an accident. It is wearing the world around it. Bits of bark, plant fibers, dust, empty insect skins, dry fragments, whatever it can find. It hooks this debris onto tiny bristles along its back until its own body disappears. The larva becomes a moving piece of background, a crawling blind spot, a predator dressed as garbage. And that disguise matters because the world it enters is not peaceful. Aphids do not arrive like a disaster movie. They arrive as dots, one under a leaf, three on a stem, a pale cluster tucked into the softest new growth, where the plant is easiest to drain and hardest to defend. And then the numbers change faster than your eyes can keep up with. Because aphids are not just feeding, they are reproducing. Many are born already pregnant, producing live young without waiting for males, eggs, or a season to catch up. A few small bodies can become a colony before you even understand what you are looking at. They pierce the plant and draw from it continuously, turning sap into more aphids, more bodies, more pressure on the same vulnerable places. And they are not alone. Mites can hide in the smallest spaces. Whitefly young can sit unnoticed under leaves. Thrips can scrape and feed where damage is still invisible. Eggs can wait in silence. Tiny, soft-bodied pests can build an entire hidden population before the first obvious sign appears. This is the world the lacewing larva walks into, and it does not enter like a hero, it enters like trash. That is the genius of it. Some aphid colonies are guarded by ants, because aphids produce honeydew, a sweet liquid ants collect like payment. The ants patrol them, protect them, and chase away threats. So a predator that looks like a predator has a problem. But a predator that looks like debris can get closer. The lacewing larva moves under its disguise, crossing the surface of the leaf like a dirty little shadow. Its body is small, but its jaws are long and curved, built for grabbing soft prey. It searches by touch, by movement, by contact with the hidden life around it. To the aphid, it may be too late before the trash pile stops being scenery. This is why lacewing larvae are sometimes called aphid lions. Not because they are large, because in their own tiny world, they are built for the hunt. A single lacewing larva can eat many soft-bodied pests during its development. Aphids are the famous target, but they are not the only one. Lacewing larvae also feed on mites, mealybugs, young whiteflies, thrips, small caterpillars, and insect eggs when they find them. That is the part most people never realize. The ugly thing on the leaf may be removing the things that actually spread, the things that multiply quietly, the things that weaken plants from the places you do not check, the things that attract other insects and turn one small corner into a living factory. And the larva does this while looking like something you would normally throw away. That is what makes it such a strange animal. Its power is not just that it hunts. Its power is that it hides the fact that it is hunting. The trash is not dirt. It is camouflage. It is armor. It is a costume made from the same world it is moving through. And for a creature this small, being overlooked is survival. A bird might ignore it. An ant might hesitate. A human might miss it. And every second it remains unnoticed is another second it can search the leaf for the soft creatures feeding there. This is also why finding one can tell you something important. A lacewing larva usually does not wander through a place with nothing to eat. If it is there, something else may already be there too. The larva is not just a hunter. It is evidence. Evidence that a small, invisible drama has already started. Evidence that the leaf is not empty. Evidence that under the calm surface, tiny mouths are feeding, eggs are waiting, and something has arrived to answer them. So before you clean it away, look closer. If the trash is walking, leave it. If it is moving slowly across a leaf with tiny insects nearby, leave it. If it looks like a dirty speck but behaves like an animal with a destination, leave it. Because you may not be looking at the mess, you may be looking at the cleanup crew. And this is where the whole story turns. The most useful creature on that plant may be the one that looks the least useful. The one wearing dust. The one disguised as decay. The one so ugly you almost removed it before it could finish its work. People spend money trying to control aphids, mites, whiteflies, thrips, and mealybugs. They buy sprays, traps, treatments, and even beneficial insects. And one of those beneficial insects may already be there, crawling across the leaf under a pile of trash, doing the work for free. Not loudly, not beautifully, not in a way that asks to be noticed. Just moving through the tiny battlefield, one hidden pest at a time. So the next time you see a speck of garbage walking across a leaf, stop. Do not judge it by what it is wearing, because the ugliest thing you see may not be the problem at all. It may be the reason something worse has not taken over yet.